What's up in the web? It's your boy Hundo. We back in the building. We back. I told you we was coming back. We always here. We is the best late night Xbox podcast around because we're going to tell you the real shit. Know what I'm saying? And shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to Dub Mobile in the building. Shout out to Sick Tool, man. He was just in the party with us. I'm still in the party, though. I just muted myself. Shout out to my man Dog in the building. He's in the building. Tell everybody what's up, Jay. Know what I'm saying? We in the building. Know what I'm saying? Over here tired than a motherfucker, but hey, this is how it is and this is how it's gonna be, and this is how we get down. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing all that shock jock shit. We ain't gonna lie and talk about no insiders. We don't even e-bag you. We don't even ask you to hit the like button. We just ask you to share it and tell the world that we are the best of the best. Pound for pound, the best Xbox podcast out there. If you don't think you're the best, ain't nobody else gonna think you're the best. Think that in real life. Let's go. Man, how everybody doing? They're gonna bring his punk ass here in a minute. Shut up, Xbox has no games. Fucking bum. I mean, what? You ain't got no life. You want to start off? TV. Shut the fuck up. Fucking loser. Always coming on Xbox podcast and talking shit. You fucking went the wrong one. I'm tired today. Lil bring his ass in a minute. He got the power to bring his ass in. He backstage. What's up with you, Stone King? Oh yeah, the first Descendant is coming out. Shout out to all the Xbox people. Shout out all to even the little PC extremist motherfuckers. Y'all Xbox dudes too. You know what I'm saying? Get your bag of nickels together so you can slap some motherfucking Sony ponies in the pony bots. You know what I'm saying? They won't talk about that VR that's finna be there. Come on, let's talk about it. Xbox has no games. Talking about that VR, G. Come on. You talking to the devil out here, aka the boogeyman. Talk about that VR. That motherfucker was dead on arrival. I told motherfuckers that shit was dead on arrival because they didn't have a killer app. They ain't got a killer app. I'm good, money. I'm good, man. I'm gonna have to sip. I'm good. We got Rain in the building. Dead ass VR. They ain't got no killer app on that motherfucker. These motherfuckers is happy to play motherfucking hey Flip, who's the other person? That's you?
It's chaos.
Yeah.
It's two motherfuckers tonight?
No, that's me.
It's
Oh,
chaos.
I didn't know that was you, Chaos. My bad. I was sending you back. I didn't know that was you. My bad, Chaos. When you in there, I'm like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah.
My bad, Chaos. My bad.
Oh, good.
Like, I'm looking like I just want to, like, there's somebody sent. I know I said the link in the group chat, but man, fuck they VR. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no killer app. They can't even watch porn on VR. You know what I'm saying? That's the craziest shit.
They
Why
can't even do that.
Nah, they couldn't.
Them ponies over there.
That's the way we watch our fucking porn. That nigga's like the Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
Like the porn.
That's why they didn't buy PlayStation 5s like that. Because they can't watch no porn because they don't have a browser no more.
Mm-hmm. You'll never find
They're holding on to their PlayStation 4s.
a good porn like
that
that.
Pornhub. Watching them he sheets.
I love Pornhub. What's up, everybody? Stone King.
What's up, man? Man, let me introduce everybody, man. We got Flip Money in the building.
2-man.
Already talked about that. You late.
Slayer. You know what I'm saying?
You late. You always late. Y'all niggas are never on time.
But I'm still saying it, motherfucker. I know you ain't talking.
I start on time.
No, you don't. Cut it the fuck out.
I started straight at 8:30.
Black people never on time. Fuck you.
I was trying to be on time. Hey, I'm beige. Remember?
You ain't beige shit.
I'm
I
babes.
just I just hit Livewire up.
We don't know about Livewire. Livewire got a life, and that's our great brother. But you know,
So live wire probably just got home from work or something.
now
Livewire
he
probably
off. He
he
off,
off.
but he got to
He
deal with
getting
he got to
sleep.
deal with that young one. The older they get, the more responsibilities. She want to go to Chuck E. Cheese. You got to go negotiate.
He talking about Xbox is back to DRM. So was Mike. So was Sony. Sony
Thank
never
you.
left DRM. What report was
Any
you
That's what he
reading?
CD,
said.
any CD that you got with DRM,
Yeah,
any
he talking about.
movie
I
DVD
feel like
you got
everything
with
has
DRM,
DRM. Yeah.
Yeah, Sony
stupid
ain't never
PC
switched.
motherfucker.
games, all your movies, everything you got
Yeah, it's
that's digital
DRM.
have DRM.
Yeah, dog, you better listen. You better get your technology up. You better get your nigga
You
technology
talking
up.
about the king of ripoffs, nigga? I used to rip movies off, TV
Man, like,
shows.
yo, all that shit
Yeah,
is
you have to go rip that coating off that shit. You got to use
shit.
special tools.
The funny thing about it is when it comes down to DRM, fucking tape sets and stuff, it has that shit. It tells you that
Yeah,
you do not own this property. It tells you
thank
that.
you.
Why you think people getting locked up? Oh, he might be too young, so he don't know. Well, back in the '90s and stuff like that, when they was doing bootleg movies and stuff, they some people, some of them may not reinforce that law, but you could actually get locked up for that and pay a fine. You didn't get no real time, but you can get locked up for that and pay a fine for distributing bootleg movies, copy movies that's not yours. And when you
No, I
turn on
think
a
that's a
bootleg,
federal crime though. I think you
yeah,
can get some real time for that.
You can get some real time.
they
I
wasn't,
got caught
they
for it, but
wasn't
it
doing
got
that
you
shit
got to
like
be
that.
making some real super cheese off of it.
Man, they wasn't getting nobody no real time over that
No,
bullshit.
I know. I got caught. I got caught. I used to sell software. I got caught. I ended up getting caught when I was working at my
Nigga,
lunch.
we talking about movies.
They
We
tried to
talking
get a
about movies.
federal warrant against me, but the judge said they didn't have enough against me to even exempt for a federal warrant.
Yeah. But a lot of
That's what
that
I'm
stuff
saying. But if
back
they
then,
would have got that warrant, your ass would be in jail right now.
No,
yeah,
because
they
they took the wrong shit. None of them motherfuckers didn't know what they took. They took the wrong shit. They took the wrong hard drives and everything.
that nigga bone telling
Hmm.
somebody else story. Don't listen to
No,
him.
hey, dog,
But
am I right?
but
My
back
man
in the
Dog
day,
here, right? Did I go to jail? Did I go to jail for that shit?
yeah, he went tell him dog, he went to jail
No,
for
he went to
shoplifting
jail. I'm
candy
talking
bars.
about prison.
He
I'm
did
talking
No,
about
I
that.
ain't
doing
going
a
to prison. I
hard
ain't going to
time.
prison.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Because
talking
that
about.
shit, that's a federal offense.
And they, no, but they try to get a federal warrant against to try to get somebody to hack it. And think about it, I always
Yeah, I
encrypted
don't care
everything
about
I
you,
did.
nigga. We don't care about that. I give
You
a
a
fuck
hater.
about that shit.
You a hater, G.
As I was saying and shit. People don't
Nigga, fuck you.
understand back then with cassette tapes. With cassette tapes and all that stuff, they didn't know that you could get locked up for that. You ain't really doing no real time on no bullshit like that. They wasn't doing no shit. They wasn't enforcing that bullshit at all. They knew that shit wasn't gonna hold up. But my point is this: it still had DRM, just like games and stuff, CDs, games, and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? So for you to say Sony don't, for you to say Microsoft back at DRM, it never left. It never left Sony. So I don't know who you was talking to, what channel you was listening to on Xbox Have No Game, but you need to come to the right channel and get this work. You know what I'm saying? Get your education on. Because you clearly don't have none at all. Punish, I'm glad you came this week. I'm glad. I'm glad you came. We missed you last week. Bone said you was out there playing dikes with them lock lizards.
I say that. See?
You was
I
playing dikes
say
with
that.
I don't know. It
Why you
sound
gonna
like
turn that on me?
I don't know, it sound like 100 want to go out there and try some of them.
yo, yo,
Hey,
yo, let me tell you what he did.
I might
Let me
want to
tell you what he
invest in
did.
some of them.
No, fuck you. No,
And you
fuck
go
you.
invest my
This nigga
money
had
back.
put it in the chat. He put it in the chat and said, "Look, Punisher out there with them lock lizards." It was somebody. It was somebody. In the Twitter chat and shit. It was somebody out there looking at the chick and stuff like that. I've been seeing that's an old video. I've been seeing that shit. He trying to say that was you. Hiding from the chick not paying her. I like, yo, I like, Punisher gonna fuck you up, dog. You know he a little close to you.
They'll pull up on them. They don't know where I'm gonna pull up. He done gave his address out so many times.
Yup.
Hey,
Just roll
all
up
right,
on me
you know what
anytime.
I love bad
Hey,
shit.
hey,
Shit, I
Fetish,
told you.
Fetish, tell him you got. Fetish, tell him you got that semi truck from Knight Rider. That big
Nigga
ass
saying,
semi
I
what was
know,
truck.
that?
right?
What was that video game
And that
called?
shit,
What
that
was
truck
that?
can go through
What
anything.
was that video game that was like Knight Rider? What you call it, Spy? It used
Oh,
to
I
be in the
don't know.
arcades and it came to the consoles.
You talking about Spy Hunter?
Spy Hunter. Yeah, I said something spy. With the
Oh,
spy in. Yeah.
that wasn't
Yeah.
like Knight Rider.
That
That
was
was
because that
better
nigga
game.
that car changed.
Mm. I'm not. But it was.
Nah.
I think it probably. I think that's probably where they got the idea for
You
Knight
got out
Rider
of a truck.
from.
You got out of a trucking.
When that game come out?
Yeah, it was a truck that yeah, the car would come out the back of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was like a
When that
high
game?
tech car, kind of like Knight
When that,
Rider.
when that game
But
come
Spy
out?
Hunter had a bunch of
In the
weapons and
eighties.
stuff on it.
In the eighties.
Knight Rider came out in the 80s.
That's what I said. That game came out in the eighties. Only thing
They
it
might.
didn't do. Only thing
They
with
might.
Spy Hunter didn't do with Night Rider. Well, Night Rider did get on go on water.
And Knight Rider
He
didn't
just
have
didn't
any
have the
weapons on the car.
yeah.
Nah.
I believe Spy Hunter did. I think Spy Hunter had like
Yeah.
guns and
Spy
shit
Hunter
on
he
it.
had guns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually played
Nah.
the shit out that game on the Apple PC.
Big
Man,
Kahuna hit me up
that
and
big ass
said
floppy disk.
he said he wants you to say it's live wire.
Oh, there I
It's
go.
live wire. I can't get over Big Kahuna.
Oh Lord.
Big Kahuna's still upset because live wire voice ain't like it was, or his voice don't sound squeaky. Like the fuck? I don't know what type of shit can Big Kahuna is. The suspect. That's all I'm gonna say. 84. Yeah, I think that's when, yeah, I think Knight Rider came out around that time. Man, man, 6 layer for you to remember that. Either you look that up or if you remember that shit, you're an old motherfucker. Glad to see I ain't the only
And
old
Knight
ass
Rider
motherfucker
came out what,
out
like
there.
in the late '80s, something like that.
I don't know.
Night Rider, something like
I don't
that.
know. You might have to look that up. I don't know. Oh no, Knight Rider came out in '82, and the game came out in '84. Okay. Damn, that long ago? Damn. Don't y'all understand? We see things. What's good, Sir X Man? Don't y'all know we seen things that these generation haven't seen? People like Xbox have no game. We went through the rotary phone, caller ID, answer machine, putting people on the intercom. That's what we used to
Yeah.
call it back in the day when you hit the button and you have people on the intercom. The three-way, I mean the two-way, the three-way, landline hooked up to the computer. Yo, we went through a lot. We went to listen here, I'm Generation X, baby. I'm Generation X. I was out there. The struggle is real. The struggle is real.
He said I
Generation
seen.
X.
He said
Oh shit!
I done seen
It
some
goes
shit.
my man. Fuck you, Mo. Stealing that shit off of fucking off of house party. That shit back in the day. They go my man for 50 grand. Motherfucker Dr. Vodka. What we talking about, y'all? We was in a party. Well, fuck that. We was in a party earlier, right? And we was all two man, Cypher Man and Bone. Well, Bone wasn't doing shit but drinking beer and giving dog a high five. We're talking about games and stuff that Microsoft had. Because since they under the assumption that Microsoft, had to buy exclusives, buy these companies to have exclusives, or Microsoft never had none single player games. They did. And I was going through the list, looking at all these games that Microsoft had. And yes, they was first party exclusive. And so they was by Microsoft. And some of these games
Yeah,
I
he's
wish
had third party making them. That's it.
right, exactly. Exactly. I was looking at some of the games and I was trying to find a game, I might be butchering the name, Ajarak, Lord of Elements or Elements of Power. It was an old game. The dude looked like who the fuck he by at? Cause I know his old ass. No, it was a game that with a character had like a staff, and he was controlling elements and stuff like that. And it was like a crystal. He was like a crystal humanoid, a humanoid crystals and stuff. It was like a bluish color and stuff. I was looking for that joint. Then we found out that Cypher Man downloaded brute force or brutal force. He downloaded that shit and he playing it. So I'm trying to see if I can find that other game and see if it's in there. Since Microsoft is letting us download games from the OG Xbox era, I want to find it and play that shit. It was a pretty. I thought it was a pretty cool game. So my question is, to everybody in the chat and people on the panel, what was one of y'all favorite old games that y'all played on the OG Xbox? Everybody just said Chaos.
You say accept chaos? Chaos ain't that young, right? I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
yes
he
he
played
is.
the OG
Yes he is.
Xbox.
Yes he is. Chaos young. That boy young. I had to think about how young he is. I'm like, damn, you that young nigga?
It was,
Chaos was born in '96.
yeah, the OG Xbox
97.
came out in
I was born in
2001.
I was born in '97. The first time
Yeah,
I played an
'97.
Xbox was how I knew it ever existed. I went to my cousin's house and I seen he had one. I was like, "Yo, what the fuck is this?" And then we were playing Jet Set Radio. That was the first game I ever played on Xbox.
See, I
Yeah,
rest my
see?
case. No, I rest my case. No, you oh, young as hell. Man, he just said 90. He was born in '97. That one came out in 2001.
Yeah.
I was
He was
four.
old enough to pick up a controller.
Yeah,
Exactly.
he ain't
What are you talking
understand when you
about?
say that. He
Yeah,
understand
he
the
know what he
wild
was
part.
doing. He was pushing all the buttons, but damn it,
Yeah,
he was still playing. Shit.
yeah, yeah. You said the same thing I'm saying. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Damn, I can't. I should kick his
Stop
ass out.
hating on my youth. Damn
I'm
it.
about to kick you. I'm about to kick you out just because you young, nigga.
You said I ain't old enough to talk about video
Hell
games. That's what you're
no,
saying?
no. You ain't old enough to talk about that era of video games. You can't
he
even
said
talk
you're
about the
young
old ass
whippersnapper.
Nintendo. Damn, I can't stand like damn. I have to think about damn. Man, I'm old enough to be his father. It's like God damn. Okay,
hmm
Other Zeke was good. Hey man, I'm gonna give a shout out to my good brother Other Zeke. Um, I love what you did on Ray Ray channel on this podcast. I love how you conducted yourself. I also seen how post up try to deflect the questions and stuff that they was
Shout out to
asking
Ray
him.
Ray. Shout out to my man Ray Ray. That was
Oh, you talking
Shout,
about
shout out, shout out
was
to
that
Oh
Ray
bot
yeah,
Ray.
court or
yeah,
something like
yeah.
that?
Ray
yeah,
gave
but
Ray Ray brought
bought
that out
court.
the fucking full crowd.
Listen here,
I thought,
listen
hey, on real shit, I
here.
He
thought,
said he actually put him
hey,
on
on real
trial
shit,
and shit.
I
Ain't
thought
that
that
some
was Snoop
shit?
Dogg in a trial.
Yeah, listen here. I'm giving you the Bajoran hand clap. The Bajoran hand clap. That
Man,
is good in
I
Star
listen. I
Trek.
only can listen to so
Bajoran
much. I
hand
couldn't
clap.
listen no
You
more,
did
bro.
a fucking hell of a job, dog. You did a hell of a job, dog. That shit was. I'm
But
like, hold on.
he
He was
called Zinc. He
I
called
gotta go
Zinc.
back and listen to it now because I
Yeah, no,
missed
but
that. I need to listen to it.
he said something about
no.
Zinc. Ray got it on the channel. He said something about Zinc, and I was like, I really don't. That was kind of like a low blow, like in
It
wrestling,
was
hit him
like,
with a
it was
low
like,
blow.
it was like, it was like, dude, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. They like, well, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. He said, I'ma still say it again. Fucking Tim Dog ain't shit. Because he was talking about, Tim Dog, they know this person and that person. The only thing I wish I was there, because I seen the aftermath of it. A couple days later when Vodka told me to listen to it. I wish I was there up front and center with other Zeke because I was in spaces when he was tripping.
Yeah.
When they were sitting there tripping. That's why I
Mm-hmm.
said, you know what? I forgot Ray Ray show come on Wednesday. If I was more aware of what was going on or whatever,
You just
I would
have
have
done it.
been there, and I would have like, no, dog, because there's some things that I would have asked you, like, dog. So you telling me you wasn't in there tripping? Fuck some tweets. I was there. I heard what you said. I heard what you and Tim Dog was talking about. I was in there bugging the fuck out for nothing. I'm like, yo, what the? I had to
Hey,
call
Flip.
ball
Hey,
later on that
hey,
day. Like,
Flip.
yo, what the fuck is going
Hey,
on?
Flip. They accused me what you was doing. You was there. I wasn't even there.
Right. I
I'm
don't know
like,
how
I
they
wasn't
accused.
there.
I was sitting. I said it and I
I'm at
ripped it.
work,
Phil,
motherfuckers.
you got to show us to Phil. You got to do this, Phil. We need some explanation now. Phil, they were talking about Phil like he was on trial.
Thank you.
That ain't his fucking job no more. That's Sarah Bond. She's the fucking president of Xbox. That's her decision if she, you know what I'm saying? If it was like that and she wanted to cut them goddamn company and shit. But as we know, right now he looks like a fool. Come on, man. I said it before, and I'm gonna say this shit again. This motherfucker was talking shit about Phil and all them other people up in there, and Phil got wind of it and got that nigga out of there. That's what the fuck happened, and he butt hurt. He
Mhm.
butt hurt because they kicked him out. And now he's trying to
Yep.
play like it was something else. That's what I'm saying. Post
He
up,
let his
stop kicking
mouth
up
right
this
and check his
motherfucker.
ass
You
couldn't
don't even know
cash,
what
huh?
the fuck is going on.
Yep. Ass
That's the
cast
thing
gas.
we're
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to
That's
figure
what
out.
ass a bitch. You
You
ass
taking
cast
up for
gas
this
you. If
dude
you
and you
ain't
don't
got it,
even know what's going
bullshit.
on. You thinking you might as well just throw your dick in a dirty bitch that got AIDS and syphilis. The
Oh
shit he
shit.
saw. That shit ain't make no fucking sense. And they were trying to tell him like, yo, that's not what's going on. I was there. I wish I was there with whatchamacallit, because I would have called that. I would have told him that shit. Like, yeah, but you don't know that though, do you? That's why this man is doing that. That man ain't doing that because the Xbox or giving Sony some goddamn games and shit. That ain't what that shit is about. You mad because you got kicked the fuck out.
Yeah, he got demoted from the high table down to the kitty table
And
over there with
shit, over there
PlayStation.
doing that weird shit and stuff, talking about people. See, you think you can sit up there and just talk about motherfuckers and think that shit was going to hit the door, but see what it is. Phil and them is not that type of people. Or whatever. They just gonna fall back like, yo, I ain't fucking with you no more. Talk about Phil. You the man to tell us this. I need you to come out now. I'm sending you the message. I'm
Yeah,
calling you
that
out.
man's head.
Like, what the fuck
They
is
Yeah, that's
they
going on?
had
ridiculous.
they had that man bent over with his head out, ready for him to get beheaded. That's what they wanted.
Look at here,
They
though.
wanted
They
to
Oh, they
was
had
behead
him
that
on
nigga.
a
yeah.
they had him on a
Look at here.
guillotine, you know.
Yeah, had him on
The,
the guillotine. Yeah, that's what it
the way
is.
they was
Yeah.
talking, like Phil Spencer was fucking their ladies. That's how they was talking. They were talking like Phil Spencer fucked their chick. I'm like, damn,
Mhm.
Phil. I said, I'm over there like, damn, Phil must be slaying the shit out there. I said, that white boy must be slaying the shit out these chicks that they fucking with. Like, damn. How the hell you gonna put him on trial? This motherfucker worked for $1 trillion fucking company. Like he gonna come in there and listen. But the thing you have to understand, y'all know he's not gonna come there. He knows that. That's the shit that I said is bullshit. If this motherfucker know people from the music industry, the fucking movie and video game and shit like that, then that motherfucker should have known that their company was dead on arrival. How the fuck he didn't know that? If this nigga knew all that shit. That's the shit I would have said to him. How the fuck he know that, but he didn't know the company was going under. Some company was over with. There's two big ass companies, publisher that Microsoft bought that was in trouble. That's how you pay
Yep.
the gaming business. You know what I mean? Like, yo, man, I was sitting there listening to that shit, and they was like, no, Dick, you don't make no fucking sense. Yes, he does. He make perfect fucking sense. You just don't want to hear it. Problem with it is, y'all don't want to listen to the fucking reason. Y'all don't want to hear the fucking truth because you don't want to hear the truth because you don't stick your neck out. You don't stick your dick so far up that man's ass and got caught. You don't want to hear it. Now you gotta go up there, lay on the line like fuck it. I might as well go straight down with the shit. That's my man. I can't do that with my man. Shut the fuck up. You don't even know that motherfucker, man. Cut it out. That man got you sucking his ass. And you over there going crazy and shit. You might as well just smoke the motherfucker white brown ass cocaine off that nigga ass. All that
Ladies
shit he
and
was
gentlemen,
doing.
tonight is brought to you by
Like
tequila.
cocaine.
Man,
Yeah.
you see
That
that?
white
Because
girl, huh?
Good say that Tim
Mhm.
dog will snip it off a nigga's
He
ass.
said
Hey,
tonight's episode is brought to you by cocaine ass sniffing. Mm.
I mean,
sniffing
I
ass.
just wait.
Cruz, what's up with you, Cruz?
What's going on,
Cruz,
cool? But
Cruz.
I give Ray his props, man. Ray, I'm saying he did a good show though, man. But they kept trying to deflect from that shit, man. They didn't want to answer them goddamn questions Zinc was asking. Motherfucker tried to did it. This motherfucker was cutting corners and shit. I thought this motherfucker verbally was the fucking Flash. I'm like, the fuck? Like, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. This
They were
motherfucker.
like, they were like, Phil, we demand answers. You doing too good in this console space. We can't have you doing better than PlayStation.
You right about that, Vodka. That white ketchup. They was sniffing that. They was sniffing that shit hard up his ass. That shit ain't make no fucking sense the way he was cutting around that shit. I'm like, what the, like, motherfucker. That's why I wish I was on there, because I would have told that motherfucker, oh, I'm lying. Talking about you want to answer. Oh, I was just trolling. You wasn't fucking trolling shit. You meant that shit. Halo go to PlayStation. I quit.
I really don't like to agree with Flip. A lot of times, people know he ain't lying because if that was trolling, it wasn't trolling when y'all motherfuckers came and you was fucking with Z with them old broadband bitches, and you came after me and Livewire.
Man, that shit ain't
Is
make
that
no
trolling?
fucking sense how you was
And
talking
he
like
didn't
that.
say shit to y'all motherfuckers.
That's what the problem with it was, Bone and Live. It's just that they didn't have me up on there. Because if I was up on there, I would have said everything he said word from word. Like, bruh, you ain't say that? And I don't got nothing against folks up, but I'm gonna tell you the fucking truth. Like, bruh, I was sitting there.
Call that nigga post op. That
I was
nigga
sitting
acting
there
like
when
an
you was
op.
talking that crazy shit. And to even prove more, I even tweeted like Tim Dog and I said, yo, what the fuck is Tony Box shit is this? What's going on? Motherfuckers ain't respond back to nothing. Like, what the fuck is you doing? Like, yo, what are you talking about? Mind y'all, I didn't know what the hell was going on. I didn't even know the. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't give a fuck about them goddamn companies. What the fuck? Like, yo, you know somebody that worked there?
Hey, Flip.
What the fuck? I'm trying to figure out. I say, yo, like, yo, your brother work at that company or something?
Hey, Flip.
You better go ahead and collect that unemployment check.
Hey, Flip.
Huh?
Settle down. We need you here next week. Settle down.
What you say? Wait a minute. What Rain say?
Man. They say pony up. The thing about it is, it's people need that attachment to the interweb. They need to get on the interweb and say, oh, they need to feel like even with all them dudes, everybody, they be sitting there, oh
They said they
man,
go post up,
my
pony
dog
up.
is sick. My dog is sick today. I don't give a fuck about your dog.
Motherfucker call that
Matter of
nigga.
fact, I don't even give a fuck if the nigga died. I'm real shit. You know, I said you see the people needs the interweb for attention, and that's what these dudes do, like the X.W.O and all that. They do shit for attention. They ain't getting it at home. They ain't hitting somebody's box.
It ain't hard.
Come out with
Listen here.
people with
It ain't hard to get attention from home. It ain't hard to go get some lotion, get jerking lotion, and go get your dick. That's not hard. It
yeah,
ain't
but they
hard.
man,
Maybe that's the problem. They can't get
he sit
hard.
there. No, think about it. You sit there and people, you understand. You say stuff on the interweb now. People hold your receipts. You can go delete the tweet and they make sure they caught it. Bam, they got it.
The problem with it is what Post Up was trying to, do the flash verbally is the fact that, again, like I said, there wasn't nobody in there that was like me that heard the shit that was going on. It was on that podcast. It wasn't. That heard the shit that he was saying out his mouth. I'm saying, so they figure they can get away with that shit. Come on, I'm knocking all these questions down. I'm knocking them down. Bring them to me. Yeah, it look like you getting knocked down. Your big ass getting knocked down right along with the other big ass dude.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about, yeah, I'm still up Xbox dude. No, I know the fuck you not. Not talking like that. I ain't never seen no Xbox dude troll no shit like that. You learning your master.
Flip.
You learning
Hey,
from them
Flip, you say he
bots.
keep you in and shit?
Shit, that motherfucker. Yeah, he probably
He
do.
keep
That
you in?
motherfucker. All that
He
whole
signed a
shit he was.
proper agreement?
I don't know. He might have. I'm just saying that whole shit he was saying on that show was nothing but shit that Ponybox would say. I'm sitting there listening like I would have rather you say I said the shit. Fuck.
They been lied on us already. Shit.
I mean, like, yo, 'cause I couldn't believe the shit I was hearing. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
I
What are
told
we
you that
talking
shit went
about?
for like 3 and some hours. Y'all thought I was
They was,
bullshit. I couldn't even
they
listen
was,
to it. He was
and
getting
they
smoked.
was pulling up his rap sheet. Like, ain't to half that shit they was talking about. Like, yo, dog, no, no, stop
No.
that. Keep doing that crazy shit, dog. All that shit, y'all motherfuckers over there doing jumping jack for Jesus to a PlayStation and looking salty right now. I'm still an Xbox dude. Shit, I can't tell. The problem with it is, like what we say, Vodka. If you hang around them ponies, you're gonna start talking like them ponies. You're gonna start acting like them ponies. You're gonna let them corrupt your mind. How the fuck you thirsty and we got game? I don't understand that shit. How you mad and we got game? Please make that make sense, somebody. Tell me why you mad and we got game. We just
I
saying
need
this
a
in the
box
party
that
like,
nigga the pony bought the J Tech in 60 seconds.
listen here. We were just in the party and stuff talking about Microsoft. I'm like, it is a good day to be an Xbox guy. Microsoft got game. He bought these companies so they don't have to worry about third party exclusive. They don't give a shit about getting the game a year later. They don't care. Because when them games come out a year later, you're going to have to put that bitch on that fucking old game tag. That's your crime. That's the crime that you get for signing up with Sony. That's the crime you get for making up bullshit stories. Oh, the S is the bottleneck. We can't make the game on the S. Stop it. Yes, you can.
Yeah, I'm tired of hearing that bullshit too.
That bullshit ass fucking story is lying.
Like, if you
No
can get
Yeah,
Hellblade to run on that bitch, just about any game should run on that.
yeah, that should be
I don't want to
crazy.
hear that shit no more.
Like even the ponies, they would have said some shit about, oh, y'all can't get Horizon on there because of the S. If it wasn't for the fact that that shit is on fucking Nintendo Switch, they can't even make that shit up. You're like, damn, Switch is right there, you motherfuckers. They just ported that shit over there just cause. And notice that shit ain't getting delayed, and we know the Switch is weak as fuck. So obviously they made it a priority that they gonna have it released on everything at the same time. With the Switch being in mind, even if that's gonna hold it up from releasing sooner than later. So
You're right,
it's
Six
all
Flair.
just a fucking excuse.
Man, listen, but live, these excuses got to stop though, man. These developers, man. Me and Tyson, you was in the, you know, we all be saying, me and you and Tyson saying like, yo, how can they keep coming up with these excuses? Here's another one that they did. If y'all remember this shit or not. Vodka though. Remember when they were talking about DirectX 12? How they implement DirectX 12 last year, UWP, whatever the fuck you want to call it. How they was able to take I was telling this to two man, like how they was able to take Elite Danger and transport that shit on a console. That's in 24 fucking hours. They blew that shit up. Like damn, just that fast. These are the tools that we are giving to you to allow you to transport these games onto our console. Simple and easy. But wait, here we
Yeah, I
go.
do remember that. Yeah.
We can't get no update from Elite Danger and stuff. Why we can't get that? Y'all just transport the listen here. When they first everything that they were finding out in this game with the new DLC and stuff in this game came on the Xbox. When they first found the alien ship that was on the Xbox. Who's telling me all this thing that was going on with that game popped up first on the fucking Xbox? You telling me you can't put no damn DLC on there? That's bullshit. Oh, we can't transport it over. Cut it the fuck out. We know what it was. It was Sony. That instant that
Yeah, that
instant that
PlayStation can't handle it or something.
right. That's why I was like, so how fucking weak is the Xbox? If how underpowered is the fucking Xbox? If fucking Sony can't get it either.
Well, it's similar to like when Bethesda has they allow you to have the custom DLC and like All that fair made shit. But PlayStation wasn't able to do that with the mods and all that.
Right, right.
You know. Now, if it wasn't Bethesda, someone else might have been like, "Oh, well, PlayStation can't do it, so we can't let anybody do it." But since Bethesda don't get down like that, and they're known for mods in the first place, you know,
I forgot all about that. You're absolutely right. I forgot about that. That they couldn't
shit,
get
like
certain mods on that PlayStation,
right
on the
now I'm playing
PlayStation.
Starfield with
Man,
lightsabers. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
it's all good.
hey man, what the fuck is I'm doing, dog?
I think
I
like
think I
that
got.
with
I
Fallout
got it
too. I think
limited.
Fallout had limited mods also
Yeah,
Yeah,
because of the
on
I
PlayStation.
tried to build a lightsaber, but I couldn't find how to do it. So I saw a nigga try to kill me with a lightsaber. I said, "Oh, I'm taking that shit."
For real?
Wait,
Yeah,
you
niggas
you actually
literally.
playing with people who using mods?
Yeah, no, I'm playing. Yeah, I'm playing against I have the whole the Star Wars patch on. So like they got a bunch of they're doing a whole bunch of Star Wars type shit.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm trying to
I ain't run
download
into no
everything.
no bounty for hunter, Boba Fett looking characters yet, but you do
Oh, so
know
hold,
it's
hold,
like
hold, hold, hold,
little
hold. So let me
subtle
get this.
things.
So let me understand this. Not only you're downloading these mods, you're downloading other characters, other enemies that's gonna have the same mod, right?
Well, it's the same
Hmm.
characters already in the game. They just change up how they look. Some of them, like how their clothes are and shit like that.
That's Loud
I
White in the
ain't,
kitchen. He's trying to make Chinese food.
no, I ain't in the kitchen.
I don't know who the fuck in the kitchen. Who the fuck in the kitchen?
I was in the kitchen though, like a couple minutes ago.
Yeah, but nigga, that was you in the goddamn kitchen. That motherfucker gonna say a couple minutes ago. Mother. Yeah,
I
man.
just,
But yeah, I got.
I ain't
Eating
watching.
buffalo chips.
What I
Um,
am going to do is I'm gonna finish up Island Wake 2 because now I'm making progress and shit and playing the game and stuff. So I want to finish that up before I hop back on any other game. I gotta say,
So I
I
haven't
don't
even
want to.
started Alan Wake 2. I bought that shit
yeah,
months ago and still never played it.
Plus,
no,
plus,
that was good. I played that, beat. Still wasted deep. That was good.
you beat that?
Um, yeah, I beat that. It's not that long. About 6 hours.
Yeah, that game is pretty good. I played that
Yeah,
for a couple hours.
yeah. That shit can get a
You gotta
little
play that with
freaky.
headphones though. You play that with some headphones
What
Yeah,
beat?
when
yeah. It's
you
similar
hear a
to
monster in the background and shit. Like
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
I seen the dude on YouTube. He was like, "What the fuck is that? What is that?" This motherfucker was
yeah.
jumping. I was cracking the fuck up.
Think of
He had
what's
me jumping. I ain't gonna lie.
Hellblade. Same type of criteria. You gotta wear headphones. Looks good too. Not as
uh huh.
good as Hellblade, but it looks really good. For I mean, you gotta remember that's a really small team though. The Chinese room.
I'm gonna need everybody in the chat to come rock out with us in the party while I play Island Wake 2, so I won't be scared.
Man, you niggas
You know
shooting
what
at me
I'm
already.
hmm
God
Well,
damn.
he
You say you gonna be scared playing Alan Wake 2?
You heard what the fuck I said. You ain't got to repeat it.
This nigga ain't that type
I
of.
I had
Alan
to
Wake was never
straight
that
laughing.
type of
He like,
scary to
what?
me.
Like, yeah, and he laughing like, what?
It's
Like, yeah,
creepy,
man.
but I don't want to say scary.
Nah, it ain't scary. It is creepy, man. Fuck you, Lyle. Right? That shit scary as fuck to me. Fuck you.
Oh Lord.
That shit had no
Okay, what the
getting
hell
in
going on
location.
in Alan Wake 2
That
to be
shit, no,
scary,
it just,
huh?
no, that
I'm
shit,
Well,
it,
trying
it,
like
to.
it,
like a jump scare type
yeah,
thing.
like shit'll pop out. You like, oh shit, this motherfucker. Like the big dude that was inside his barnyard, and you come back, doody doody doody. Even though I looked to see what I was doing wrong, and I know I seen him popped out in the door. I'm like, well, shit, I ain't gonna be scared. I didn't know exactly where he popped out. I just seen the person dodging and moving and shooting. That motherfucker,
Shit.
done, I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh shit. Brother, listen here.
sorry, Flip. Just get on your
Listen here.
treadmill, dog. Ain't gonna be scared when he's doing it on the treadmill.
Listen here, look, no, hey, listen, listen, I ain't going. Wait, I'm looking at that. I'm
Mm-mm.
pushing that shit around the other way. But no, but anyway, but Dig the Move, I'm glad you said that. I think what it is with the sounds when you crank the sound all the way up and you got your motherfucking Dolby Atmos on and you zooming everything out, yeah, yeah, because you hear shit in the background. I don't think people utilize the utilize the the Atmos or GTS or any sound that the console give us. Because when you just sitting there, you just playing it. Plus, you gotta realize it's in the fucking dark. And if you got a child like me, she'll come out and try to fucking scare you because she think the shit is funny. I got a sick sadistic ass 5-year-old that just thinks shit like that is funny and shit. So you know, almost kicked in the fucking head. Like, yo, you scared the fuck out of me. Told you my daughter. I told you when my daughter did and shit when she had her little toy sitting in the hallway in the kitchen, and I came down the steps. I was like, yo, what the fuck is that? And shit. Thought it was the cat and shit. I was like, yo, who the fuck? Like, why would you put that there? So I tell you, my came to the room, with my daughter, man, trying to give me a fucking heart attack. Hey man, listen. Don't look at it as in y'all holding my hand. Just look at it as in we all in a party. We all in a party. Don't look at the hand part, not the hand part. Nah. Oh no. Hey, matter of fact, quick story that you say that hold hand. One day, right when I first ran into Livewire and them in a party, right? Bone was talking to somebody. Think he was on the phone and shit. We all in the party, just chilling and shit, right? So this dude who I don't know, if y'all ain't heard this story before and stuff, and I'm in a party and I'm chilling. So old boy was like, he came in a party and he asked this younger fella, I assume, if I may, like was around chaos age back then. So this guy came in a party and asked the dude, he was like, hey, such and such. You know what I'm saying? What you doing? He's like, I ain't doing nothing. He was like, yo, you want to watch a movie together? So I was like, what?
Oh my god.
I said, what the
Oh my god.
like, what the
Oh
What the fuck?
man, that was weird,
Yo,
bruh.
do you remember that?
That
Remember
was
that?
Ask
mad,
another
bro.
grown
We all
man
thought
to
that was
watch a movie with
Livewire
him.
frame.
What?
We thought he was talking to
Yo,
Livewire.
I thought you were talking to Live. I said, hey, Live. Yo, Live. No, I knew you didn't. I just had to fuck with Live. I was like, what the fuck? He said, yeah, man, we can watch a movie together. So I think it was Tat. It was somebody there was like, yo, man, go ahead with that faggot
It was
ass shit.
it was the
Like,
young boy. Remember the dude with the deep voice. The kid
I
that's
don't know
like
who it was.
18. That was like 18, bro. Remember him? Oh fuck, I can't remember his
I don't
name.
know. But when he said
He
that
had
shit,
brought that weird dude in that party one time, Flip. You
so
know
I asked,
exactly what I'm talking
hold on,
about.
Live. Hold on, okay. So I asked Live why. I say, Live. That's your homie. He talking to you. Live like, I don't know that motherfucker. I was cracking the fuck up laughing. That nigga laugh was like, I don't know that motherfucker. I was like, yes, the fuck.
He was that one dude friend, that young dude friend.
No,
Remember
Bone
Yeah,
know
he
that?
who
wasn't
he
my
is.
friend. I ain't know.
Bone know who the fuck he is. Bone know him. If
Yeah,
I could
Who?
tell
no,
you
he
who
Who I
Bone
didn't.
know?
was,
Who's
Bone
that?
know who it is.
Who you
Just
blaming on
remember,
me?
no,
He's
ain't
like
no
the
gonna be
nigga, the
blaming
nigga that
on
like
you.
watch. He be asking niggas to watch movies with
Remember
him
the
and shit.
boy, remember the one telling me
Oh,
about the boy
oh,
that
that
came to the
dude.
party?
Yeah,
That boy that came to the
yeah.
party.
No,
He asked the
that's
boy,
on me and Slayer.
I want to watch
That's
a
on
movie.
me and Slayer and Taps. Yeah,
Yeah, the boy said that
yeah.
shit. I was like,
He
hey,
told
God.
that man, you gonna want to you gonna watch
He be
a
like,
movie
please
with
watch
me?
a movie with me.
I said,
Nigga,
I said,
nigga be on
I was
yo
nasty.
That shit
simp
was
I
ass.
funny.
said, what? What you want
Yo,
to
that
watch
shit
it?
was funny as fuck though. I was like,
They
yo,
was
what the
trying to
fuck?
sync it up and everything. They was trying to come together like Voltron and shit.
I ain't
What?
know what. No, but the young boy act like he was scared. He was like, huh? He got
Yeah.
quiet. I was like,
And the trip,
I think
hey,
that's
this homie, that the one that said it, my boy is on. I should try to give it a 40. He's like, hey, what's up with your
that
man? I
shit.
ain't talked to him. But
That but listen,
Slayer ran them away after that one. They ain't want to kick it no more.
that shit was hilarious. It was
He
funny
was
because
calling
I
them
said live.
everything but
That
the
shit. I
child of
said live.
God.
Boy, talking to you. Live was like, I don't know that motherfucker. He ain't my fucking friend. I was
He said,
like,
you gonna watch this
that
movie
shit
with
was funny. Me and K. Well, you know what? Me and K. We ran into a lot of weird motherfuckers on Xbox Live. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna say there ain't no weird dudes on Xbox Live. There is.
me?
There's a lot of cuckoo, cuckoo. A lot of
And
dudes
a
on
lot,
Xbox
yeah, it's a
Live.
lot of manic-depressants, mental
Yeah,
health
it's a lot
issues.
of
Man,
it's a lot of shit. I can.
motherfuckers think the
Bone
motherfuckers think
almost got kicked.
the earth is flat.
Bone almost got kicked off my friend list and shit because I was in a party, put me in a party with a bunch of weird motherfuckers and shit. This one dude was mad because his other homie that they knew each other and shit was mad because his father wouldn't let him get the same kind of internet he got, so he was mad at him. Oh, what the fuck is going? Like you a grown ass man, you and
Don't
your
blame
father,
that shit. That's all Cyclonus. Don't blame that shit on me.
nigga. You brought me in a fucking party.
Grown ass man's complaining about his internet. Shit.
This
No,
daddy
listen,
take
listen,
his money. This man is 35 years old. And
listen
they was
here.
getting on him because his internet wasn't up to par. He was still playing he was trying to play division on dial up. He said, I got
Yeah, that shit. It was weird.
and
It
I
was
said,
weird.
don't you get a check? He said, yeah,
It
but
was
my
weird,
parents
man.
take
It
it
was
from me.
weird. Cause he was mad at the other dude because the other dude had a better internet than him. I was like, what the fuck?
Yep. And then they
I'm
got
like,
mad at each
what?
other when nobody ain't talking to each other. I'm like, what type of shit is this?
Yeah, they had each other muted and shit
Man,
and
Wait,
like
blocked.
why you don't talk to me no
how
more?
you
That
at a
shit,
party with somebody y'all mute each other? That don't make no damn sense.
yeah,
Man,
yeah. And
the
this is
man of
the
the
thing.
present.
You got to realize this. I'm in a party and I hear how all of them, how they all talking to each other, and I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't know what was going on until Cyclone said something to one of them. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Bone like, yo, they got each other muted. I'm like, what the fuck? How you in a party with a bunch of motherfuckers muted each other? Only him and Cyclone is the
They
one that
ain't
can
doing
hear
that.
everybody.
I'm talking
And of
about we can
course
hear it
myself.
all.
And of course
We can hear it
myself, because I
all.
just came in a party. I'm like, what the fuck? That shit
I
was
was like,
weird.
this
They be doing weird shit. I'm like,
man.
I had
That
to
was
leave
weird
out of there.
that
I
night.
rolled the fuck out that party. I said, I'm out of here. I don't got time for this shit.
I cussed the young boy out that night. I was like, nigga, you better go tell your daddy. I puffed him up. You better go slap your daddy. Slap your daddy. Slap him and get you some faster
He gonna
internet.
get that boy rolled up by his daddy. Don't do that.
Hey,
His
hey,
daddy got the
Hey,
old man
hey,
strength. You
hey,
know?
hey, my bit. I don't know. It ain't my face. Shit.
Lie, what you got to talk about, Lie? What your ass
Hey, we
up?
gotta talk. We got something to talk about. Stellar Blade did 1
What
billion,
about
1 million, not 1 billion, 1 million.
Oh yeah.
With all these
celebrated
motherfucking
did what?
consoles out here. Now y'all feeling about that, Jake?
Hey
Celebrated.
man.
1 million is actually a good number for that studio.
Yeah, that's
As
good for
far as
them.
Sony as a whole, Sony ain't making no money, so it ain't good for them.
Well, think about
That's
it.
not
Okay,
bad for a small studio.
That
One
shit ain't
million.
that damn small.
you
Because the
sure?
police
I,
saying that
I thought they were like a little indie studio.
playing on what they bought as an exclusive.
Oh yeah, Sony paid the money to keep it off of
No,
other platforms, but
they're not a little indie studio. They got like over 200 employees.
Oh, we don't give a fuck. Like I said, we don't give
no,
a fuck.
but wasn't they independent before Sony paid for the exclusive?
Yeah,
Because
Uh,
remember that game it was announced for Xbox
yeah.
when
yeah,
first
they might be an
they first
indie
showed it.
studio, but they're not a small indie
Okay,
studio.
good question. Good question. Um, that
1
what was
million
it?
units.
$1 million or 1 million units?
Units.
Okay.
1 million units,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, it's not money. No, no,
And
no.
plus, it depends on the budget too, like how much of the game actually costs to make. Like
Yeah,
if it was a small budget, then yeah, 1 million might be pretty good.
yeah.
It all depends.
That's like
Is it on
what was that?
PC?
Power World. Power World was a small budget.
Is it on PC?
Nah, it's only on
Okay.
the PS5. That's it.
Oh
Oh, still
wow,
big. Yeah, it's not on
wow.
PC
They
That's
said
yet.
they're
interesting.
considering a PC version, but it's
Hey
only on
man,
PS5 right now.
If they want to
hey
listen
man,
here, if
they
they want to
say
get their
sooner than
money up, they
later.
better put it on PC. They better put it on PC if they want their money up. They better. That would
They
be
should
the
have came
smart.
out on PC day one. If they didn't want to put on Xbox, it should have at least came out on PC and along with the PS5 version at the same time, at least.
Hold on, I could say what?
They were
Yeah,
Final Fantasy 16, and then they was complaining talking about it didn't meet expectations. That was your fault.
Look, they said that. Tell me you
Yeah,
bullshitting, right?
Square Enix.
They said that for real. Damn, that's
Yeah, Square
crazy.
Enix said that Final Fantasy 16 didn't that fell short of expectations.
Well, Microsoft, y'all know what to do. Put that bitch in Game Pass.
No, let them
I'm pretty sure
niggas
it probably
die.
will
Fuck
come in there
that.
one day.
I disagree with that. Let Square Enix die. Let them sit with their own failure. Fuck that. Don't give no mind to them niggas.
No, but
I'm
you
just
gotta
saying.
you gotta benefit from them on their way out. Shit, put that shit in Game Pass.
Hell
But
no. That may help them. That may prevent them from getting out. Shit.
oh shit. This
Benefiting them from getting out is buying it after they close.
Chaos cold blooded.
not damn, okay.
Yeah, they didn't
Man,
want them to
fuck,
eat it
I don't know
all.
what to
fuck
say on that.
Square Enix.
I don't know what to say on that one.
We'll buy their shit when they dead.
Damn, you really trying to get them. You really trying to hit them low, huh? Yeah, y'all trying to buy them motherfuckers while they
Yeah, with
going
me,
under.
I'm not trying to buy that shit at all. That's why I said put it in Game Pass
Yeah, yeah. Put
so I
it in
can play
Game
it through
Pass
there.
after they die. They can buy the studio and then put it in Game Pass. Punisher, you're not understanding what I'm saying.
Okay, y'all fucked up.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, you can do it like that. Sure, why not?
they got to. They
Yeah,
got to
buy the
pay.
IP. I would do that.
Hey, why? They got to pay for the sacrilege they had committed against the gods.
Hey, that's how it be
Yep, I guess the
sometimes.
gaming gods. They
Yeah, man,
gotta
they
pay
got
for
to
their
pay.
sins.
People in the comment section, let us know what y'all want to talk about.
I,
Anybody else got anything to talk about? Anybody?
how y'all feel about Sega? Sega over
What
there
happened?
losing money.
They can lose the money again?
Yeah, they said something about they lost. It was like 6 billion yen or something like that.
My man did the motherfucking math in this bitch. He doing it. He did the return of live wire math right in the chat. God damn. You say they lost what? How much money?
I think it was like 6 billion yen or something like that. That Sega
It's
lost.
well, you know what? Since we was
Yeah.
in
That's
the
why I think
chat,
Microsoft should swoop them up. Fuck
we was
Square Enix.
when we was in the party and the thing that we was talking
Hey,
about.
the great flip money. I don't want to cut you off, G.
Go ahead, do your thing. Do
I
your thing.
say this shit all the time. Microsoft ain't buying no big ass companies no time soon.
But
Sega
Sega
is not
not
a
big.
big company. What are you talking
It's not
about?
They
big
what
no more.
Square Enix is a big company, am I right?
No, you
No,
talking
I
about
Square
said
Enix
fuck
or
Square
Sega?
Enix. I said buy Sega.
you talking about
Sega,
Sega.
Okay.
no,
Oh, we
Sega,
past
no,
that.
Sega, you don't want leave Sega alone.
Why? Why you don't want them to buy
Sega
Sega?
over there suffering. They losing
I'm
money.
not buying I'm not buying the
Hey,
Sega.
they need that Microsoft
Man,
money, man.
why you acting like a
I
little
would
bitch
license
for?
games off of them, but I'm not buying them. It's as a financial advisor that I am in the world of video games for
You know what?
CNBC.
I
I
like when
wouldn't
you
touch
say
them.
don't
You know,
buy it.
100. It's good that you're saying that. 'Cause every time you say that,
Go
Microsoft
ahead.
buys
Yeah, they
somebody
buy
else.
something.
So, so yeah, go ahead, keep saying that.
Yo,
So the
yeah,
opposite can happen.
yo, he got dead. Listen, you know what? He said it before I said it. You know what? Yeah, you right. I
Leave
ain't gonna say no more.
let's
Every time
Sega,
he
leave
say,
Sega. I
let's
I
be
will
honest.
buy some of their intellectual properties.
Boom,
Yeah.
yeah, that
Yeah, but
no.
why just buy the IP when you can buy the whole company? It's
I wouldn't buy the whole
buy
company,
all
but
the IP.
The
no, I
whole
wouldn't do
company's
that.
leaking. We just bought a
I
whole
wouldn't do
leaking
that.
ship as Activision.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I
We
wouldn't do that.
overpaid for Activision, tell you the
Yeah.
truth.
No, you buy the whole company, and then you let the
We
studios you
can't buy
already
no whole
have
companies. They only
choose
call
what
us on
IP they
companies
want to use
now.
to make.
And Punisher, where
Like
that motherfucking hand here at,
Sega
dog?
only worth like what,
Come on, P-Funk, where that
two
motherfucking
billion or
handheld
something
at?
like that.
Where that Xbox handheld at?
Yeah. Yeah, you know
Oh,
what?
Sarah, Sarah
Where
Bond,
that
she
hand?
testing it right now.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
coming.
Bone. You know what? He's not lying. If they only worth like what you say about 2 billion,
Yeah, like two,
that
three
ain't
billion,
nothing.
something like that.
That ain't
Yeah, but they
nothing.
leak.
That's not
They
nothing.
got so much debt. You got to pay off
They
that debt
paying off.
too.
Look, if it's listen, here, listen. You understand? When you're buying a company like that and it's
Fuck
only
your
2 billion,
dick,
that debt
nigga.
don't mean nothing. That debt don't mean shit. Ain't no debt on Microsoft.
Man, I
They
was watching
good.
that shit. The boys, man. That
Oh
shit
man.
is fucking wild. That
Yeah,
shit. That shit. Oh man, freaky ass niggas. 69 guy, man. God damn, niggas is nasty.
Hold on,
That's
which
a,
one you talking about?
that's like J
Oh, you
Dubs,
just
man. He be
watched
over,
it. You ain't watch all of it.
That's like J Dubs.
yeah, J Dubs over there eating ass and shit, and getting peak eye.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This is
Shout out to the good friend of the show, J Dubs. You eating ass. You need a
Big
big
up
guy.
eat ass. He eat ass for real? I mean, it's
We don't
okay
know.
if he eat ass. I mean, I'm not. Listen here, I'm not going to discriminate him eating booty and stuff like that. But I was just asking, he eat ass for real?
But yeah, he eats Sony ass on Twitter every day.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what I'm thinking about? I'm
Yeah.
thinking about J-Cat, the one that shows his like to show his little wee wee the people and shit. To show his little wee wee to boys
He
and girls.
probably do too. If he
He
like
part
little
of
girl, he probably eat booty, man and women.
he part of the
Yeah.
popsicle crew. He part of the popsicle crew.
Yeah,
Oh
do what
yeah.
they do.
Oh yeah. Breaking news. Breaking news. I'm gonna give a shout out to my man Post Up, but you part of the popsicle crew now. I'm sorry. It has been said, it's been written, and so therefore you are the part of the popsicle crew. Dog. Sorry.
He's guilty by association.
Yup, you guilty by association. You guilty by licking that man's ass. You are part of the popsicle crew. Next, 2 weeks from now, I'm sorry, we're gonna give you 3 to 7 business days to give you your popsicle. You know what I'm saying? I might use on UPS or FedEx so they can hurry up and give it to you. Get your trophy of your popsicle and shit.
That's what Flip. That's who Flip used to give Bone his wig, so he won't have to walk around bald headed no more.
You stupid. You saying Bonehead a man unit?
Yeah, yeah.
Some ball got a man unit. What? He got the Jericho man unit.
Hell no.
hmm
Hell no. That's what Post Up getting. He getting a popsicle unit.
Yeah, that shit crazy. Yo,
Yeah,
Bone, you gonna get that Anderson Pack fucking wig so you can look like one of the like a Black Beetle.
he gonna be singing yesterday. All my troubles seem so far away. Yo, that's what Post Up and them gonna be singing. That's what the pony saying now.
And them nigga gonna be walking around flinging his hair back and forth.
Right?
he gonna start. He gonna start. He gonna start standing in front of the fan so he can feel the hair blow in his face and shit. Like he's some type of model.
Mm-hmm.
Bone, why you rubbing that baby oil all over your body?
Don't gonna be over there looking like the boy named Physique. What that dude named Physique or whatever that name is, the dude, the European dude model with the long hair.
Oh shit! Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
His name,
Shit, out there feeling pretty and shit.
Hey, so we're gonna keep this shit going because y'all niggas be going left. Y'all talking about all this crazy shit. Xbox coming to the Amazon fucking Fire Stick
this
inbox.
motherfucker
Dope.
just for about a minute
Wait,
and
hold
come
up.
back.
Huh?
Hey, quick question, Bone.
What's up?
Yo,
Say something. Fuck you. Say something
if,
left. I'm cuss your ass out. I'm
so
not in the mood.
so if you was ever to get hair plugs,
No,
right?
no, 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 no. Zero. Nope.
Hey, what's
Nope.
wrong, Bone? He just
I was
asking
just,
you
I
a
was just,
I
I,
true,
don't.
was-
I
I
don't.
was
genuine
just,
question.
You said you was gonna give
I
me
was
$1
just,
million. I don't want it. Nope.
I
If
was,
you're gonna
I
have
was
something,
just
no.
wondering,
Nope. Nope.
would you go with that you
No.
get it
No.
pulled from the
No.
back of your head,
No.
or you gonna get it, or you gonna get hair plugs pulled? I mean, the hair pulled from the crack of your ass.
Hell no. Oh no. Bone, don't get no man unit. Them PlayStation pony guys wanna like you. Don't get no man unit. Don't get no man
Mhm.
unit. Nigga, don't do it. I hate to see
They gonna say
J-Tech
they
knocking
gonna
on Bone door with a popsicle.
they
Hell
gonna
no.
say Bone gonna get that, and the pawn's gonna come over there and be like, "Huh, funny, my carpet match your drapes."
Each one of y'all motherfuckers is on my shit list. That mean anything goes for the next 7 motherfucking days. Cause I was trying to
Bone,
be good.
You act like that. You act like they're gonna stop us.
uh-huh.
but you don't know when I attack. That yeah.
Is
All
there
right. That's
is
all
there
right.
a way
Yeah,
I
I
can
am
make
the
it worse?
boogeyman.
Is there a way I can make
I
it
am
worse
the
and make it the next
boogeyman.
14 days?
I am the boogeyman. I am the boogeyman, nigga. I'm motherfucking the boogeyman, nigga. I'm motherfucking Candyman, Jason,
Mm,
all them niggas in one. You don't
You
know when
mm,
good,
I'm
long
coming.
you good, you good, long you ain't the doodoo man.
yeah.
Oh,
Hey, hey, hey,
if
hey,
he,
Flip, hey, Flip
if
is a
he,
shooter man off. Flip is a shooter man off the boys.
Oh shit.
I know. Hey,
Yo,
if
that's
Bone
like
was
that.
ever to become any of them, I know I'd be safe. The only thing I gotta do is just give him a elementary math question. And that'll give me enough time to escape.
Yo, you know what? You know what,
He
Bone?
gonna
Bone,
be thinking about that shit.
I wish you wouldn't say that because that means you make what Livewire said when you watched the boys you was more excited about to see. With that dude with the big poodle.
Nah, nah, you can't flip that shit on me.
I wish you wouldn't have said that shit.
Flip was excited. Flip was excited when the old girl went in the dude penis and blew his shit up. He wanted to be he wanted to go in it. He thought he was Ant-Man.
I
So
still
why
trying to
can't
figure
I
out
be
why.
Ant-Man?
Hey, Bone, you say that, but you still got it on repeat.
You know a
He
whole
got
lot of shit.
repeat. He got it on repeat.
You know a whole you must have it on because why you lying on me? You was doing it.
Oh, my stomach hurt, yo. I gotta quit, man. Hold on, man.
Damn, y'all niggas crazy, man.
So what's up, man? Xbox come to the fire stick. What y'all motherfuckers, man? Think about that shit.
I mean,
Go
it's
ahead, Lon.
cool, but they already streaming everywhere. I mean, streaming in
Yeah, that's
multiple
just another
places.
platform.
Yeah, it
Just
ain't
put it
like
on there.
ain't
Y'all
nothing
think that's paid
special.
advertising? Since
No,
they
I
said they
mean
don't
it's
have Xbox do not advertise.
no, it's good for them to be on other platforms that they're not already on, so people don't have to feel like they got to get a Samsung TV in order to be able to stream. So that I mean, it makes sense. Don't get me wrong, but
I mean,
How
I
many
already
fire
got that
sticks
shit
that's
on
out
my
there in the world?
Samsung. So
And how many fire sticks that's out there in the world? And we
Uh,
talking about it.
mm,
put
I
it
don't
like
know.
yeah,
I
this.
don't know one. I don't know one
but
person who have a fire stick in their
Put it
house.
like this. Put it like this. There's enough fire stick out there for them ponies to go out there and play Halo on it.
yeah, I think it has to be one of the stronger fire sticks, though. It can't be the lowest
No, it's
tiers.
only one fire stick. They upgrade them every year. And then the fire cube. The fire cube. I tell people don't get a fire stick. Get the fire cube.
Yeah. At least the fire
is
I
the
think
stick.
they said it's
Xbox
only
with
for
the
the
Xbox app?
2004,
Can you
right?
only
Or the 2024.
Huh?
Mm-hmm. I would think so.
with the
The
Xbox app?
24.
Can you only do games in Game Pass, or do you have your whole library
No. Game Pass.
in Game
Uh,
Pass?
I don't know.
Streaming. It's on the Game Pass. Now they throwing now Xbox is also threw a bunch
Yeah.
of games. What's that?
To me,
GeForce
the
Now.
best streaming service to me right now is like GeForce.
Yeah,
I
but
fucks
Halo
with
is
that.
in GeForce.
That's the one I'm using the most.
Halo's in GeForce Now. Uh, it's a couple of
hmm
games. I think Diablo going is
Well,
in
any
GeForce.
game, well, not any game in Game Pass, but any game that they have on GeForce that also Game Pass has, yeah, you can play it off that.
Hmm. But like I
Well,
say, it's a load of games in Game Pass. So shit,
Yeah.
and it's the bangers that's in there.
I would suggest people to get the fire cube
Like
because
when I play Diablo, I
they
play
have games
Diablo
that
on
fit.
GeForce. I don't even got that bitch downloaded on my console no more.
That's what I would do on
Mm.
vodka. Tell people to get the fire cube because it's got an Ethernet port
Yeah, fuck the stick
and it's
because
better.
the stick can get wore out.
Right.
Mhm.
It'll overheat.
No about sticks getting worn out, huh, bro?
Oh shit.
And
Oh shit.
we talking to a nigga that ain't even get no pussy. So yeah, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna leave me alone and
Man,
not be trying to be cool. I'm
Hey,
trying to
they
get
say
man,
G4.
fire.
Mm.
you over there
They say
getting man pussy. I don't know what you talking about.
they
Oh
said
my god.
G4 got they got PC Game Pass integrated in it. Okay. I didn't know that. Yeah, but I don't think that's a bad idea. Again, if you got the internet or whatever that's more capable of doing it. I said it before. Me and Cypher in the part I was saying before. I think a lot of that you have like Fire Stick, Fire Cube, G4, a lot of that stuff really will pertain towards people in other countries that have better internet, that don't have data caps and stuff like that. Cause
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that in Japan, Takawatan, China, somewhere in places like that, they can utilize it better because they have better internet and stuff like that. So I see why Microsoft is putting it on a lot of these other devices. Okay, okay, Japanese, you want to tell your peoples and stuff, find some fuckery for you to for them not to buy Xbox. Fuck it, play it on that, play it on the streaming device. So so that's one of the reasons why Microsoft come out with different ways of playing your Xbox games and shit like that on these different devices and stuff to get around other countries that don't want to pay for Xbox for some strange reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, Xbox was cheaper than the motherfucker. So I mean,
Oh shit! They put aim labs on fucking Xbox. That is great. I've been waiting for this shit. Been the
that's one way.
aim
That's one
labs.
thing of getting around shit. So ponies, I did see somebody was upset
Hmm.
about it. And I'm like, how you upset because it's on that? Just go back buy one. Go buy five. They can play it. You don't want an Xbox console? Go play it on one of them goddamn devices. You can still have your little PlayStation 5. I'm sorry, you can have that you can have that BBL PlayStation 5 and play that shit and play your Xbox game on that on the little devices and shit, little streaming devices. So apparently the ponies are mad about that. I don't know why, but they mad about that. I like to blame Lowry for that.
Whatever. It wasn't me.
Yeah.
Man,
Uh,
I am lost in this star. I'm trying to look for this fucking power. I can't find this fucking tower shit anywhere. I've been trying to run around this shit looking for a tower. I ain't found the fucking invisible wall yet.
Well, Dev Mobile, Sony can't do it free. I mean, they couldn't do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? So you're right because Sony didn't do it free. I always said that they are just jealous because Microsoft come up with more ways to distribute their products than Sony than using hardware. And the problem with it is Sony can't do it because Sony don't have that capability of streaming. Now these is not my word that I'm making up.
Hmm.
Sony came out their mouth themselves and said that they didn't
But
have
Sony ain't got the
the
money to put out the
capability or the
infrastructure.
right. They came out and they said that. They said they don't know how to do the streaming and stuff like that, the cloud gaming and stuff. They admitted it. So
And that's crazy too, because they bought two streaming companies and duct taped them together, and Sony still can't
yeah,
get it together.
Gaikai and um I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I don't know what the fuck they're trying to do. I ain't gonna hold you. I still believe that's why they thought of they were trying to buy fucking Paramount to see so they can try to learn how to stream games through that through Paramount. Cause again they don't have the money. Sony, I always say
Hmm?
Sony money is funny.
Well, but you never know. They probably were trying to bring back a TV streaming service too.
I
I
believe that.
remember back in the day, Sony had that, what was it, PlayStation View or something like that.
I believe that. You're
That
right. You're right.
flop.
right. That's another way where as though they can put all their movies on in all the movies and probably get them licensing for them shows that they made. Try to get license and stuff. Like do some type of deal with NBC, ABC, CBS. Try to do deals with them and stream some of the movies some of the TV shows that they did for people. Try to get some license or something. Some type. I don't know how they're gonna pay it. Try to get some payment plans so they can put it on that streaming device, the streaming service. If they was able or capable of buying Paramount. I always said that. I always like. Don't they own Crunchyroll?
Yeah, I think they're on Crunchyroll and was that Funimation or something like that?
You know what? See, this is the thing I don't understand. Where they're this is where I don't I don't know who's doing a business practice. I don't know what's going on because I would have just took one of them servers and what I would have done was I would have took it and put all of them on one service and the other service I would have put like they would have had to pay, but I would have got Spider Man. I would have got other movies and stuff that they had made. And of course, they would have to pay for the TV shows that they did. They don't own these TV shows, but they was outsourced to make these TV shows for these other companies and stuff like that. I would have tried to crack some deal, came up with some type of payment plan, and watch that shit off of one of them Country Roll or Funimation or whatever. Change the name or something. That's what I would have did. That I would have thought that would have been more logical for them to do it that way.
No,
If
but I think
it,
they did combine Crunchyroll and Funimation together already.
well, they fucked up then.
I think they did that already, and they pissed a lot of people off. Because once they did it, they jacked up the price or something. Something that Sony did that pissed people off when they
Well,
combined them together.
right.
So Sony can do all that now. It just for some reason they just haven't done it. They put all their content on one, or like in one spot.
Hey,
But
Vodka,
like
they
you
got
said,
the
maybe it just cost them too much.
Hey, Vodka, hey, listen, they got to pay, baby. They got to pay. You thought you won't have to pay, you want to pay. It's just, I mean, money gonna come out their pocket regardless. It is what it is. But I don't understand why Sony don't. The biggest thing is, I think, is with Sony is the money thing. Well, which we know that it's the money thing. And Lowry need to go work for Sony to help them out with their money. Stop spending so much.
Nah, it's not even lie like help Sony with their money problems.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get Lowry paid so we can rip them off and break them down one way. They, you know what I mean? Like, yo, hey,
I think Sony can do that. They probably just feel like they're not gonna make much money off of it.
I don't think they are either. To be honest with you,
Because
I don't think they are either.
Sony won't really do anything unless they feel like they can make money off of it.
Right.
That's why they let Microsoft do all the bullshit first, and then they come a few years later and copy them because they don't want to take that
Well,
risk.
I mean, but listen, this is their field of expertise. They know this already. That's not Microsoft field. When it comes down with streaming and stuff like that, they don't. Microsoft they don't know nothing about that with movies and stuff like that. Sony should know that already. Like that's the thing. I don't know what's going on. Like yo, only thing I can think of is that money. I mean, like the TV
But
companies and
that's the
stuff
thing
like
though,
that.
Sony didn't know about streaming either. That's how they bought those two companies and combined them together.
And look how
Sony
that
had
went.
no clue about streaming, and they still
Mm,
don't.
I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. They bought Gaikai, and that was the biggest disappointment ever.
Mhm. And they bought Gaikai and was it on live or something like that.
Yeah, I heard that before. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. You know, there's nothing that they could do, man.
Sony bought what? What Sony bought? Gaikai?
and
Yeah.
Gaikai on live
Yeah, they bought both of them
with
at
their
the
streaming
same time.
services.
They bought them both at
No,
the
they
same
bought them at the
time.
same time. No, they ain't bought them at the same time. They bought
Yeah, they
Gaikai
bought them
first.
back to back.
No, bro, they bought Gaikai first. Gaikai is what. Remember the PlayStation
Yeah,
3
but
came
remember,
out.
Gaikai, hang on, Flip. They got that when I said they bought them back to back, because Gaikai was a Japanese streaming service.
No, Gaikai wasn't.
Online was a
Gaikai,
what you call it service.
listen. Let me break it down to you. Gaikai wasn't Japanese. Gaikai is European. Gaikai and Japanese mean
Well,
open
if
water.
it wasn't American, so if they bought a not an American
They
company,
bought
that's
Guy.
basically
They
they bought them
they
back to
bought
back and then they
Gaikai
merged
for
them.
no. Listen, they bought Gaikai for the PlayStation 3 for their online.
They
That's why.
bought online too at the same time.
No, Bone, it wasn't at
I
the
can
same
say 6 months
time. I
apart.
remember that. Listen, this is why I'm telling you. Listen, when PlayStation 3 came out, they already had Gaikai. That's what running. That's what
No,
PlayStation
PlayStation
was
didn't have
running.
Gaikai. PlayStation didn't
Yes,
make
they did.
Gaikai.
Yes, they did. They had Gaikai. That's what they bought Gaikai
Let
because
me go
Gaikai is
find
their
out.
online service for the PlayStation. That's what Sony's online doing is. It's Gaikai. Then they probably went after online
Yeah,
or
I'm
online.
about to find out.
Gaikai was first because that's what you
I'm
have
about to
to
hang
play.
on.
That's what you're playing when you're playing on your PlayStation 3 or whatever. That's Gaikai. I know
No,
that because I looked
no. I'm
that
about
up. I was
okay.
like, what?
That's my good ass AI.
Go ahead. Ask your good ass
When
AI.
did Sony? Hang on.
Go ahead.
When did Sony buy Gaikai and own online?
See, you already said it. 2012. Well, it was before 2012.
Okay, huh?
What did it say?
I'm looking at it now. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, let's do this. When did Sony buy Gaikai? It's a black guy.
I just
It's not,
told you. He said 2012, dog.
no. If all right, if they bought it 2000, so when they bought, then when they buy, what you call it? When they bought
Ah,
online, they bought it in the same year.
online was had to been like if they bought online, it had to been a few years later because I know
No,
Gaikai
it was
is
in the
what's
same
running the
year.
Well,
PlayStation
no,
3.
It was in the
well, because
same year.
when PS Now came out, I think they came out like 2014 or something like that. When they started the beta, I think the beta started in 2014.
Yeah, like yo, that's what I'm trying to tell them. Like, cause I remember when
When
they
did
bought that
Sony
shit and they was talking about
buy
that. It was like, yo, they
on
using that for their
online?
online for the online running their goddamn system. I'm like, what? Because you got to remember, Sony was getting hacked.
Yeah, the hack, that big hack happened before that.
Yeah, I
Then
know.
the
That's
hack
one. Of,
happened what in
that's
2011.
one. Of,
Streaming
yeah,
service.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's one of the reasons why they had that shit. They thought that shit was gonna help them. Cause I remember they was switching that joint over for them to play that shit. Like, yeah, we got Gaikai. I remember I was arguing with the boy in GameStop, and the dude in GameStop was going. See, he said online came out in 2015. I told you. Cause
Okay, I lost
I,
8 episodes. I see it.
I
But he,
remember.
they merged.
Listen,
Right away.
listen.
They merged them together.
Yeah, but well, we know they might have merged them together. But the point was they had
I'm
Gaikai
wrong.
first. I remember I was arguing with the dude in GameStop, and he was talking about they online is gonna be way better now. We had to worry about no whatchamacallit and all. And I'm like, yo, and he's like, it's gonna be up to part with Microsoft. What happened? I went back to GameStop to find that motherfucker, and he was gone. I was telling the boy that because
Oh,
he
he
was
probably
one of
saw you coming. He
out.
ducked out the back, huh?
He probably did duck out the back of the door and stuff. Because I was like, what? I'm like, all right, let's see. He said, because they got Gaikai now. So now we running that joint on the PlayStation. We running that joint on the PlayStation. I remember they said that. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Because I was looking at that joint. I'm like, oh, okay, so. And I looked up what Gaikai mean. It mean open water. And I'm like, what? So I was like, all right. When I went to GameStop, like you said, he might have ducked. He might have ducked out the back door. Boom, was he left. Right, he said it's all yeah, right, California based, but it was a European dude that came up with that shit, and I was
I
like,
don't
what?
know. I ain't arguing,
Yeah,
but I
remember
don't
that shit.
know.
Remember that sister, bro? Trust me, bro. I know what I'm talking about, my nigga. Listen,
Nigga, you
I
always
remember
want to be
that.
right. You
I
could have
will.
say he's wrong on some shit
Yo,
too.
nigga, you put it in the chat. What you talking about?
You
What you
didn't. You
talking
no.
about?
You said European. You said European and said California based.
No, dog. What I said it was made by a European dude, dog. The base is in
Yeah,
California.
and
It's a lot of
Sony
companies that
shut
they.
it down in
Oh,
2015.
Sony in the
I didn't
goddamn
say that.
PlayStation is in goddamn America now. But that shit is Japanese. Shut up.
Nah, you ain't
I
gonna
know what
win,
I'm
G.
talking
Fuck
about.
you.
I
Fuck you.
remember. I remember the dude that
Fuck
did it. 'Cause I was
you.
sitting there watching.
Fuck
He's
you.
a
Fuck
funny.
you.
Matter of
Fuck
fact,
you. Fuck
matter of
you.
fact,
Fuck
the
you.
dude that
Fuck
did it,
you.
he kind of
Fuck you.
remind
Fuck
me of
you.
Jim
Fuck
Ryan.
you. Fuck you. Fuck
Jim
you.
Ryan with a
Fuck you.
mustache. The boy that did the
You
joint.
don't
I'm
want
like,
to be
dude, I
wrong.
told you,
Fuck
man. I
you.
remember that shit, man. I be using that shit to come and get motherfuckers,
Nigga, you
man.
don't remember
That dude,
shit. You don't
that
remember
dude don't
last
have the.
night.
Hey, listen. We ain't go, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I was getting on your ass last night.
And then you got abducted by somebody, huh?
Nah, I get it. Nah,
Yeah, yeah,
fuck
yeah,
you,
yeah, yeah, yeah. You got
man.
abducted, huh?
Listen here, man. All I
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
do is play my fucking game, man.
yeah, 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 yeah. You got abducted.
No.
He
That's
was
why
getting
your
he was
punk
getting
ass
Jim
left out the
Jones and
fucking
shit.
party. That's why your punk ass left out the fucking party.
Hey, hey. At
Fucking
least,
pussy.
at least I got my soul.
You
They
know.
took your soul last night.
Yeah, no, I can't buy so. I just think what the man, fuck that. I had to be in a party we had some good jokes about you, though. We had some
Yeah,
good
yeah,
jokes about
yeah, yeah, I heard the shit. I got anything else you want to talk about? Because I'm hungry as a
you.
motherfucker.
Hey, Live, wake up, dog.
What it is.
Oh, I don't
Nike.
know. What else you got? What else you got in your bag? What else everybody in the chat got in their
Yeah,
bag?
I'm eating. I'm gonna go eat.
Go, we hear your background. Oh no, that ain't you. My bad. That's chaos over
Finding
there.
food.
What do y'all feel about Helldivers 2 losing like 95% of its user base?
For real?
What else to do in that
Yeah.
game?
Wasn't it a couple weeks ago when they lost their user base?
No, they lost even more recently. They lost like 95% or something like that.
But ain't
Plus,
Helldivers 2 is the best of the best of the best that Sony got?
hey,
That's what
Sony
they
ain't get
said.
the
That was their
they
best.
they didn't want to spend the money though. They said, "Fuck that, let that bitch do what it do," and then you gonna
And my
fucking
thing
be
is why isn't the media
shoo.
keeping that same
The
energy? Because they was all on top of
because
Halo Infinite Head when Halo Infinite didn't have enough content when it first came out. Everybody had energy for that, but they ain't got no energy for Helldivers 2, and the fact that that's lacking content as well.
They don't really like her drivers like that, y'all. They just be capping for it, but they don't. Them niggas don't really give a shit about no hell drivers. Shit, especially after that whole Starship Trooper shit. You already seen the real game about to come out soon, so niggas gonna just let that shit die.
You talking about that
Is what it
Starship
is.
Troopers that's coming out?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one. What that's coming on?
I
It's
don't
on.
even know if it's gonna be
It's like,
good or not. I'm just saying, but you know it's coming out. So I don't know.
is it gonna only be on PC?
No, you can come to everything.
I ain't see
Yeah, I
that.
think that's everything.
I
Yeah,
ain't see that.
the Starship Troopers.
Hmm. I don't know.
Damn, he said
I
they
am.
shut it down. Damn.
Hey, I don't know if they shut it down, but you know,
No. They're talking about the them fucking company Sony bought and shit. What isn't getting shut down that Sony had owned? What's not?
they got to figure out ways to save money, man. Them CEOs ain't saying I'm trying to take no pay cut.
It's a dark day for Sony and their empire. That's the thing I don't get. It's a very dark day for them, man. And that's the thing I don't be understanding how people be trying to do jumping jack to Jesus for a company that's dying.
Yeah,
That's the thing I don't get. Like, yo, is it really? Has it come to the point where though Microsoft has to be the hero for the PlayStation fans? Because that's what it seems like. And whether people want to agree with it or like it or not, I do believe Microsoft is going to throw them another game. I do believe that. I do believe, other than
No, that's gonna happen. They
it's
already said
Yeah,
it's a case by case basis, so that's pretty much guaranteed that that's gonna happen.
yeah, that's
I mean,
happening
a
for
game.
sure.
I mean, a game. It may be more closer to home than what we think, other than just
Like yeah,
Skyrim and
CPUs and
stuff like
whatnot.
that. Yeah, it's gonna be more games because I'm sitting here thinking like, what is the purpose of doing this? Of trying to keep them relevant? And the thing with it that I don't get with these, I don't understand how these Tonys don't see the trend or see the light that's coming towards them is that y'all getting happy off a game that we're giving you. This
Mike,
game coming. Microsoft going third party. They don't mean they going third party because they trying to help you out.
Hmm.
It's like it's like one of them dudes like I'm saying that you know that's hanging out with everybody and stuff and hanging out with the fellas and shit and you know he don't got much to offer whatever or you buy the meal and you're like yo here let me I got you I'm gonna buy but the motherfucker want to talk shit about you. How you gonna talk shit about me motherfucker? I'm trying to help you the fuck out. That's what this
It's like
scenario
it's
is
like
going on.
Microsoft and Apple all over again.
yeah,
That
You know,
damn right.
Microsoft get Apple all that money
Yup.
just to keep one live, so the
Yup.
uh-huh.
regulators don't come after them.
Yup. I see.
That's
Yup.
pretty much what's happening right now.
Yup. That's what I say. That's
Microsoft
exactly
got to
what
keep
I
one
say.
alive because if they go down, the regulators don't come after Microsoft and try to break them up.
Yo, you say mute your mic if you eating live. I think that's live.
I ain't even.
Live
Well,
over
I
there eating
was.
chicken.
I
Live over there
was.
eating
It
some
sounds like
Cheetos.
somebody was crunching muttons.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
live wire.
yeah. I was trying. Listen, man. I got to give the people what they want.
Yo, listen. Yo, I ain't gonna never get over that time. Hey, funny shit. I ain't gonna contact real quick, people. This motherfucker I was eating in a party, and this motherfucker came in like, who's eating? Who's eating? This motherfucker I was like, he like, it's me. Crunchy much. I said, yo. I said I should have never gave Livewire that name. I said that nigga Livewire Crunchy Munch. That motherfucker said it's me. Crunchy Munch. I think that shit so fuck that nigga. That motherfucker came back was bad as shit. Oh my god, made me leave the party. I like nigga, you just wanted to leave the party. Get the fuck out of here. You be saying wow shit. Niggas be saying motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you one thing about this internet, man. Motherfuckers got imagination out this fucking world, yo. One of them on a podcast, boom. But these motherfuckers got a lot of imagination like that. This generation again. I say in a whole, this generation is fucked up. I was saying this in a party with two men, and I'm like, yo, this generation is fucked up. Is it because of COVID? Yes, this generation is fucked up. But the
Yeah,
but the
it's
good
not
but the
just
good thing
COVID, but
about it,
that's part of it.
right. But the good thing about it is Microsoft is on top.
I think some of the issues that they're having with this generation would have happened anyway, even if COVID didn't happen. Because to be honest, I think the mid-gen refresh hurt more than it helped. Because and I'm not even saying because everybody got it because they didn't, but the fact that people felt like I don't see a huge jump between what we were at and what is available. That's why there's because not everybody cares about like fucking graphics. Shit, look at how many people be on the Switch and shit. So I mean, it has to be something more than oh, it's prettier than what it was. And if you're not gonna, you know, not give last gen games and shit, then where's the incentive to move off of that shit? And really isn't one. And the PlayStation and Xbox aren't gonna really cut them off, but even though Xbox is kind of, I know they did their whole their stance where they're not they try to keep these publishers from trying to put games on the Xbox One, which is why you got that whole Street Fighter shit. Sure, X Men Marvel vs. Capcom shit because they don't want people making last gen games anymore for their hardware. PlayStation obviously they feel different, but whatever.
So what it sounds like that you're saying to me is that it's not the Xbox Series S as people think is the bottleneck. It's that PlayStation 4 because they fucked themselves up. I mean that PlayStation 5, well PlayStation 4
But
because
that
they
game was
fucked
never
up.
gonna be no
What?
bottle for it. Like anybody who said that they thought that the reason why Marvel vs. Capcom was coming to Xbox because of the Xbox Series S, they are all way fucking crackhead, like for real. 'Cause that shit don't
How,
even make no sense. That shit is like a last gen game and shit. Shit was
so
on the
so
PS2 and shit.
so do you I think where like you were saying Sony problem is which fucked it up for them for this generation is that again, like you were saying, that mid gen refresh that generation, Sony ain't
Yeah.
really had the money to do that. And doing looking at this generation and how you were saying that PlayStation 5 was badly designed says it all.
Well, it's not even just that. It's like, all right, think of the mid gen refresh as like people in their cell phones. How many times you hear somebody that got a cell phone that is like, man, this cell phone old as hell, man. You don't want to get a new one? Nah, nigga, I don't really care, man. As long as that shit work, that's all I give a fuck about. I mean, like you got a lot of people that are like that. They don't really care about how, like, oh, you got the new emojis and all that shit. They don't give a shit. They be like, does the shit work when I turn it on, try to call people and text people? All right, cool. That's all I care about.
Yeah,
You
that
know,
be that yeah. That PlayStation Pro in that VR fucked it up for Sony.
no, that VR ain't well, for them money wise, yeah, that VR
Yeah, that's what I'm
that
saying. Like
VR
that's
was
what I
a
mean.
money
That's what I'm
pit.
saying. Like the Pro and stuff. Like you push out a Pro for nothing. So
Oh
now this
yeah,
generation comes and Microsoft say, "Fuck it, I'll push out the X, the One X, bam."
I mean,
So
I
now,
mean
so now,
the Pro
now
is
this
only gonna
generation,
sell to the first, the
right,
diehards. So
right. So now that Microsoft came out and they, I don't think should we. I think 4K is a problem for people who don't want to utilize it. Who again, some lazy developers, because they have a dedicated chip on there for that. So it won't be a resource hog. Where the problem I think comes is that, as we know, is when Sony trying to do it. Like you said, Sony had that parity clause bullshit, and who knows how far that parity clause go? Or well, as we see, they rather cater to Sony before Microsoft, and I think that's what I'm saying. I think that right there is what's fucking Sony up because you kicked out money for PlayStation Pro, something that you didn't even need. You didn't need to kick out a PlayStation Pro just to complement VR. Another shit that you didn't need to do. And so now what do we have? This new VR that's failing for the PlayStation 5. So Sony didn't take in account of they didn't take in account of how much it would sell. I don't know how well the PlayStation VR sold on a PlayStation 4 because this generation, if
I
it's
think it
going
sold
down
like
like
5 million.
well, see, they thought well maybe they thought they was going to hit lightning in the bottle twice.
Mhm. They probably
mm.
going. They probably thought it was gonna sell double what it sold last generation,
It's no
and it didn't
different than what
happen.
it's no different than what Microsoft did with the Kinect, and it failed and it flopped. I don't think they understand VR is not where it's at. I'm sorry, it's not. It's not there where everybody want. Like Bone always screaming, it don't have no games on it. It don't have a clear app on it that makes you want to gravitate towards it. It didn't even have that in the PlayStation 4 era. It was a fad. That's all it was. And now Sony, I believe Sony is reaping the benefit of how fucked up that shit is this generation for them. I should say it caught up with them. You got no games, got no game on a VR2 or your console. You got an underpowered console that you were trying to compete with. Me and Vodka strongly believe they were trying to compete with Series X. I mean, with the One X. I really believe. I don't. Again, they didn't know that Microsoft was going to have the series console was going to be that goddamn power. I think Microsoft and them sent them motherfuckers false readings. They probably sent them false information, and they just kept on pushing. Because
Well,
again,
I don't think that was it. I think they guessed and they lost. They figured, all right, well, the Xbox One X is 60 flops. So, more than likely Microsoft will probably add another 3 T-flops to that. So they was gonna try to match them in power. That's why
right?
the PS5 was like 9 T-flops or something like that
Yeah,
before the
but
overclock.
yeah, but I'm saying though, but again, that still means that they didn't know that Microsoft was going to this machine was going to be that powerful. I agree with you, Willis. Microsoft
No, they
don't need a
didn't.
refresh. They don't need a refresh like Sony. In this case, Sony, it's to the point where though you would say, do Sony really need a refresh, or can Sony afford a refresh?
No,
Because
they don't need it because they put so much energy into making the PS5, you know, cheaper and more profitable to produce. So to put in all that work just to turn around and put yourself right back in that same spot with a PS5 Pro doesn't make any sense for Sony.
well, then let me ask you this then: do you think that you're actually going to be a PlayStation 5 Pro? Because I don't see that.
I don't think so.
I can't
I think they
see
would
that.
have announced it already.
Right. I don't see a PlayStation 5 Pro. I can't see you making a PlayStation 5 Pro. Again, I always say, how you gonna make a PlayStation 5 Pro if you don't have no game? Because we know what's gonna happen when you make this PlayStation 5 Pro. If this comes out. What you're gonna do is X-Men, Wolverine, or whatever game that you have, what you're gonna do, you're gonna remake it again for that PlayStation 5 Pro. And Spider-Man for the 284th fucking time, which doesn't make sense. Because as we know now, what is the VR is dead now? He fucked
It's
up.
pretty much dead now. I think they ceased production of it.
They messed up. They Microsoft got them motherfuckers tap dancing. So only thing I can think of is if you're making a PlayStation 5 Pro, and let's just say let's just say for the sake of argument, it comes out. So you're making a PlayStation 5 Pro for the games that Microsoft is letting y'all get. Because it's not going to be more powerful than the Xbox. It's not. You
I
people
think
who
the
say
only
that,
reason if they put that out, they're gonna put it out for GTA 6.
or whatever else Microsoft gives them.
Just
So,
so they can sit there and say, "Oh, well,
so
the best place to play is on the PS5 Pro
which we know,
when it
which
comes
we
to
I
know to
mean,
GTA
be a
6."
lie.
like
Which
I
we know to
said,
be a lie.
the only thing that I can really see what they're gonna do is that whatever games they got cooking in the stove, they're either going to release that to showcase the PlayStation 5 Pro, or them games are just going to be made for the next console generation. So
Yeah,
if
they're gonna be
the
cross-gen.
PlayStation 5 does come out, and whatever in terms of like if it's better in terms of like graphics or whatever, I feel like they're gonna release two or three, two or three their exclusives, and I guarantee you probably one or two of those are going to be freaking remakes or remasters. So
They're gonna be remakes and remasters regardless.
So they're gonna remix all of them.
Yup, they're gonna
Hey,
do
if
that.
that PS6 come out, they're gonna remaster all them games for the
Yup,
that was on the
yup.
PS5.
and
Same
honestly,
thing.
honestly,
Same thing.
honestly, when it comes to that,
Will do the
I
same.
think I think both consoles are going to do that. I think both consoles going to freaking remaster for the next generation.
Who?
We're talking about Xbox.
Yeah, I think
Xbox.
PlayStation and Xbox is going to do it. I mean, but PlayStation will probably do
But
full on
Xbox don't have to do
remakes.
that though. The way
Xbox
they
is
do their
probably.
backwards
I mean
compatibility,
remakes, but
they
I
don't have
mean
to
like
do that.
remakes. I'm talking about I'm talking about remasters. Like, well, I guess you could say upgrades. So I guess that is different. So I wouldn't say full on remasters, but
Yeah, I don't think I don't think they would do that because they already in progress
Microsoft's gonna
making
give you the
the game.
upgrades.
I mean,
Yeah,
I get
Microsoft, yeah, they
that.
give you the,
If
yeah,
you're,
they
if
give
you're,
you the upgrade.
if you're talking about like, if you're talking about like this
Necessarily
game,
remasters, I guess.
if you're talking about game that like, let's say the game that came out and is running like 30 and they want to make it 60, I can see them doing that, giving them boosts or
Or
whatever.
bump up in graphics, like again, like
I don't
have
think
like
they.
whatever Xbox names their next console, they'll probably just have like that whatever name upgrade. If you get what I'm saying. Like, oh, you get to play Halo Infinite. It's we upgraded it so it looks better
Mhm.
on the
Yeah, like I said,
on
whatever the next Xbox is, they just say, oh,
I see what he's
it's
saying.
enhanced for the next
yeah that
Xbox.
that
No, but
that
enhance
that's
it,
the
Yeah,
enhance some of the games that people were talking
enhancements. Yeah,
about.
here we go.
Yeah, I see what he's
yeah.
saying.
Microsoft will do enhancements. Sony gonna do remasters,
Yeah, they
Yeah,
gonna remake. I get what you're saying. You mean that they
so
go
they
yeah,
can
enhance?
those
resell it to
are
you for
technically
$70.
What do you think, Lyle? Wake up.
different. Stop picking boogers at your nose.
Lyle, wake up. Yo, Lyle really look like that character on his
A
own.
lot of right here over there, here, get all that crunching munch, and now you ready to go to sleep.
Uh huh.
You got the itis.
Yeah, he do.
You tell 'em. Based
Yeah,
on
but
potato chips.
I definitely can see Microsoft doing it in hand. I definitely see that. It makes sense. It makes sense.
But
I
a
can see that.
football, but yeah, that would be kind of slightly different. Sony would give
Yeah.
you like a whole new ass game
Sony don't have no choice.
for like
It- it-
60,
it- it's-
60
but see,
bucks.
that's another thing that I don't understand. I won't say they don't have no choice. I would say this. I wouldn't do that. I would just use the money that you're using, use the resource that you're using to remaster and just make a whole new fucking game. But I guess in the way they looking at it, it may take too long. So, but Sony is in a space that's fucked up.
Mhm.
Damn if they do,
Yeah,
damn
but
if they
part of
don't.
that is their fault though, because of those
Hey,
games as a service. All
hey,
them
listen,
games they canceled, yeah, that set them back at least about 2 3 years.
man. Who again? That's their. But like you said, but that's their problem.
Yeah,
I'm
Jim
really.
Ryan really fucked them on the way out. Jim Ryan, he put them in a bad spot before he quote unquote retired.
Exit stage left. That motherfucking exit out that door quick. He was at the studio like, hey, look what we're doing, yay! 2 days later, he left. How you was at Jim Ryan was at a party and he rolled the fuck out. That's what happened. Oh, now it's raining.
Hmm?
Jim
That's
Ryan.
crazy. He closed a couple studios before he left. He's like, if I'm going out, y'all going out with me. And he closed their ass down and took off. Gave him a pizza party and everything. They even put his face on some cookies. And he still shut their ass down.
I thought that joint was on. They're gonna cut off here. It's chilly. I gotta turn this AC off. It's chilly like a motherfucker. Now it's wanna rain. Now I fucking wanna rain to cool off these hot heads in the street that doing crazy stuff. Yeah, man. I see. Sony did a number to the fan base, Joe. And again, I always say again, Sony guys need to stop getting mad at us. Like when Xbox have no game and all them dudes coming in, Microsoft only showed making up these lies when Phil already done came out and said Microsoft sold a shitload of consoles. He ain't give out the number, but I can guarantee you, if he since he said better than the what he did, the best selling console that they ever did before, I can guarantee you they sold more than that fucking PlayStation 5. Those are his words. They ain't had to say the numbers. Because if you know how many numbers that he did, if you know how many numbers that console had been sold had been selling in the 360 era and stuff and so forth, then you already know. You know how to do math. But but let's see. You could have just put it out there on the floor. 'Cause you know, little fast feet like to run out behind you, try to run to me like I'm her savior. so she don't have to go to sleep. Talia, you heard what your mom said. So, what else y'all want to talk about in the comment section? Let's see what's going on here. He said, the realtor said Jim Ryan had the right idea. This motherfucker knew that. Jim Ryan knew that company was failing. He knew the state of that company was in when he came in and signed up for that
Mhm.
place. He knew that. Jim Ryan came in there to make some money and roll the fuck out.
That's why he cashed out his stock options with the
And that was
quickness.
he was going to do that right. That was his plan the whole time. And had these damn ponies out here on twerking and shit for the police. They not knowing. Oh yeah, we did get a load of me. That motherfucker was in there twerking and shit. Come to find out, they gotcha, bitch. So I keep telling people, this is the thing that I don't understand. When they say we got all the exclusives, we got all good games. What exclusives y'all have? What exclusives do y'all have that came out of Sony last generation? Because they really didn't have a lot of games. But I tell
Well,
them
they
the
didn't have a
same
lot of games last generation, but they had more than what they got now.
shit. Yeah, now of course. But I'm just saying, like last generation, they have a lot of fucking exclusives. I've used the same tactic on them that they use. Here y'all go again. Y'all talking about Gears, Halo, and Forza. Well, y'all talk about Spider Man, God of
The
War,
Last of Us,
and no, not The Last of Us. What's the other game that came out that they made?
what
The chick,
Uncharted,
no, the chick with the robot, dinosaur robot.
oh Horizon.
All right, around. Yeah, it was the same. Or if you want to use The Last of Us, you can use that too. Yes, you can use that and whatever. All those are the same amount of goddamn games.
Yeah, those are the only ones Sony is milking. Is those?
Right.
They're milking God of War, Horizon, and The Last of Us.
But the difference is that the game